I'm gonna start this video right here. I'm nervous, y'all. Well, not nervous, but I'm concerned because I always have a hard time with finding different ideas for centerpieces. And I don't even know what to say. I always have a hard time finding different ideas about different centerpieces. That way, you get a different feel and experience for different events. So the next two events I have coming up, I don't know if y'all will see them before or after this video, but one of them is a retirement dinner. It's blacked out, everything. So I really don't have a lot of blacked out black centerpieces without the gold accents or the silver accents. She did tell me that if I did do an accent color just to give it some depth or dimension, that I could use gold. So that is my safety net for the black. For the one that I have prior to that one, which is lavender, white, and silver, I have centerpieces, but I don't have a wholesale vendor for flowers. And I have, when I first started, I used Dollar Tree flowers. And I don't think Dollar Tree's flowers give the same quality that they used to give 3 or 4 years ago. I think since they went up to 125, you can look at them flowers and tell that they are artificial flowers versus when you go to like Home Goods or to Hobby Lobby or to Berg's, Marshalls, or what's the other place? At home, those flowers they can look realistic from afar. So I'm a little bit concerned. I should say I'm concerned, not nervous, but I am concerned because I ordered some flowers off of Walmart.com, and those flowers came and they small. And I need to make at least 10 centerpieces, and I want to make tall centerpieces. And I just learned why I'm always never satisfied when I do a big room with my centerpieces. Even though the centerpieces look good up close, I'm never satisfied because I just learned from somebody I follow on TikTok, and I was watching her live, is that when you have a big room, you need to do tall centerpieces to, I guess it is, to scale. So like short centerpieces, you can look straight across the room. You don't have any dimension. You can see straight across those centerpieces unless you look down. But if you have tall or larger centerpieces, you can appreciate them more. Does that make sense? So I do have some glass centerpieces, or those, are they trumpet vases? And I also have some silver trumpet vases too. I don't even know which ones I'm going to use, but I need to do the flower arrangements for both of those. So if y'all stay tuned for the rest of this video, we'll kind of shop around, go to different stores and see what I can find. There is a pop shelf that I did see some lavender flowers in that I might stop by, and I might go to Hobby Lobby when their sale kicks in for next week. But I don't want to play Russian roulette with that, because if they don't have enough, I have to go to more Hobby Lobbies, and that'll waste my time. It's just a whole game. So my thought process behind those two events is, for the first event with the silver centerpieces, is that I'll use, I'll stick with the color she gave me, which is lavender, white, and silver. In the flower arrangement, I'm going to use different shades of lavender and purple. I use some white hydrangeas and some green fillers. And I might sneak in some blush or mauve flowers just to balance it all, or to give it that cohesiveness or the shade. So I'm going to see, but this is just the raw, uncut version of what happens when you're planning for events, and the events are a couple of weeks out, so I really got to get on my game. I was waiting on this order for Walmart, and I was very disappointed when it came. So yeah, y'all stay tuned for the rest of this video while we kind of shop around and poke around, and I'll take y'all on the journey on what I do when I'm in a pickle like this, or when I'm looking for stuff. So my first order of business is really I need to go to my storage and see what I have, because I haven't been to my storage in like a month, and see what I actually have and compare that with what I'm going to get or what I need. So y'all stay tuned for the rest of this video. Thank y'all for stopping by and sticking around on this crazy journey. It's always a pleasure talking to y'all. Change of plans. I'm going to attempt to make a centerpiece or centerpieces for this first event with what I got. So all this stuff I got in these stores, it really should be enough. So let me see, can I put y'all somewhere so y'all can look at me. Y'all got me hustling and bustling with this camera. I have a lot of white hydrangea flowers. I'm gonna use them. So let's see, y'all. I'm gonna just take this whole tote home and play with it. Hey y'all, I'm back at home. I did not go to any of the stores that I told y'all I would go to, but I did make a quick stop at Walmart to get some dry foam. And I also stopped back by my storage to see what other stuff I had. I'm gonna show y'all the centerpieces that I have. I bought my 55-gallon tote that I already have some centerpieces made in that I showed y'all in a video way back when. But I'm gonna use the flowers I already have and incorporate some stuff. I wanna show y'all real quick what I did find at Walmart. You can see a little bit of it right here. I found some picks, these lavender picks for, I think it was $1.88. I think I got 15 of these. And I also have these, which were 97 cents. Let me show you the other ones I have too, that I already had. Hold on. So my plan with this particular centerpiece is to use the white flowers, take the burgundy ones and store them away for another event in the future. I'm trying to record it. Everything is just going haywire. But, so I'm gonna use those. And I was gonna use this base, but the base sits too wide on the neck of this centerpiece. This is what I'm going for, okay? On each table, and maybe do some floating candles as additional centerpieces. So we'll see. I also have these from Amazon I ordered a couple of weeks ago that I'm gonna use. These are hydrangeas. I really should have already taken them out and fluffed them out, but I'm gonna do that now. And they come without the stems on them, and they have the stems in them if you can see it. So those will be the base of it. We doing this together, y'all. These are the ones that I ordered from Walmart 2 weeks ago, and I'm very disappointed in because I think I paid $10 for two, and they're small. Y'all might think that's not a bad price, but I've gotten picks or flower arrangements bigger than this from Walmart for $5. And then I ordered these from Amazon. These are just, they're not eucalyptus, I forgot what they are. Anyway, I got these too, so I'm gonna use these as fillers. I'm gonna set y'all up, probably time lapse the rest of this video so y'all can see my idea of what I'm trying to do, and then we'll take it from there. So thank y'all again for stopping by and sticking with me while I have nervous breakdowns trying to figure out what I'm gonna do. So we'll figure it out together. So I'll just voice over the rest of this part. I used the actual vase to measure what size foam I needed. I really didn't need to do that because on the extra ones that I'm gonna make, I cut them into just squares. As you can see, that foam is sticking at the top of this, and I'll show you at the end where I noticed a mistake. I really should have went deeper with that foam, at least to have the top of the foam match the top or be the exact height of the top of the vase. Right now, I'm just putting those individual stems on the hydrangeas that I have. You don't necessarily have to take them out in advance because I noticed that they did fluff up pretty well without me having to leave them out for a day or so. They just come so tightly packed. These stems right here, I'm not going to leave them like this on the actual finished product because I want them just as fillers. So on the actual picture that you saw in the thumbnail, you see where those green fillers were just, they were moved. And I'm putting in my lavender or my purple flowers, which are my hydrangeas, and then I'm using my white hydrangeas as fillers. A piece of advice is to maybe set those white ones further back just to use them as fillers. That way they don't overpower your purple or your lavender. And then I have my lavender stems that I didn't want to cut up, but I did space them out on the actual final product. This is not the final product of this. This is what I'm letting you guys see because I wanted to at least see if I had enough to do what I wanted to do. And then I put that pick in there. And overall, I'm satisfied. this is what we look like. I made a big mess trying to do this, but I'm satisfied with it. That's the under view of the centerpiece. I didn't like that. And when you're sitting down or when your guests are sitting down, they're going to see that. So I did go back and fix that. And those greeneries, I did move those to the bottom on the actual finished centerpiece. So it does look a lot more polished. And you saw that in the thumbnail. So that's all for this video. Thank you guys for always stopping by and dealing with my chaos and finding my way. We'll see you in the next video.